It's deprogrammed. Welcome in. Today we're going to be talking about Steely Dan, but before we get to that, I got to get the lame stuff out of the way. Patreon.com/Radio Free Radio is where you can go. $1 a month gets you literally everything we do here at Radio Free Radio. And undying love on top of that, because we can't continue doing this without you. This board, you guys helped us get it. These extra monitors, you helped us get them. There's so much more we want to do, and we feel like we can do bigger, better things with your help. And it's not just about, man, we need the money to get these things. It's, we need the support, and we need you involved to be able to do these things. We want you involved. We want you to feel like we call it our station for a reason, because it is our station. I know every week I do the impassioned plea right at the top, but it's important, and that's why I do it here. Equally as important, Fredo, if you're listening, go ahead and give me a ring. But today we're talking Steely Dan. We've got a first-timer, Keith, from the Pop program, joining us. How you doing, Keith?
Good. How about you, Justin?
I am doing well. I'm pretty quiet during your program because I have to do this next.
I can totally see why. I don't blame you.
It's a lot of energy. It's So this is your first time doing the deprogrammed, and
yes.
You were talking to me like when you first got here about, because we were talking about the 20 songs and you were like, I have to get it down to 10.
Well, I was worried I had to bring my own top 10 because I've listened to the show before and I know you guys talk about this stuff, but everyone's got their own little twist and everyone brings their own little angle to it. So I just wanted to make sure I followed the rules, and I don't know about Fredo, but I like Steely Dan so much. It's very tough to whittle this down. And, I went through this, we're going through 7 albums, all the way from Can't Buy a Thrill to Gaucho, basically from 72 to 80. And because they were putting an album out every year or so. And it's a lot of good stuff, but, we're very niche in that because it's a very kind of jazz rock. It's something you aren't familiar with, and that's kind of what Fredo and I think will be able to kind of guide you into.
Okay, and I've got my own 20. Once we'll really get into it. Once Fredo gives us. Actually, I'm gonna just dial him.
That works.
I'm gonna dial him because he's not taking my cue. Oh, dudes, but it's my first. Like, I'm not. When I was listening to the 7 albums, there was like a handful that I was I know that song.
Yeah.
But not very many.
No.
Fredo, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Awesome.
We're joined by the fan of the game. Here, let's turn it around so Keith can see you. There we go.
Oh, look at that. Look at that handsome devil. What's up, Fredo?
Not much. How you doing, baby?
Good.
Eventually, we're going to get it so we can put them on we're working. These are the things I'm talking about, people. We want to get this going out to the YouTube, too, so you guys can see them. But, so we're talking about Steely Dan. This is a first for me. I've never gotten into Steely Dan. You guys are the experts on this, so I'm bowing to your knowledge.
Well, here,
I don't know if I'm an expert, but I enjoy their stuff quite a bit, and I've been listening. It's always. Fredo's probably definitely seen them more than I have, I'm sure. But I grew up just kind of hearing it from my parents, older relatives. My godfather got me into them. Just they were always playing Steely Dan in the car.
Right.
So that's kind of how I got into it.
Justin.
Yeah.
Okay. Just to let you know how great Steely Dan is. You remember the game you and I used to play? If you take away this band, you get rid of that band. If you get rid of Steely Dan, you have no Doobie Brothers and no Toto.
Okay. I'm all right with this.
What do you mean you're all right with it, you punk? No Doobie Brothers, man. Michael McDonald.
Yeah.
Denied. Doobie Brothers denied.
What?
Doobie Brothers denied. You
Yes.
haven't heard my Doobie Brothers story, have you?
No.
Okay. Well, it's brief. I don't know if it stands up to the age of time or to time. One time the Doobies were at the Hampton Coliseum. It was a free show, had free tickets, and we walk up like 5-10 minutes late, and they wouldn't let us in. Denied.
That's not the Doobies' fault.
Oh no, I'm just saying that's my Dewey Brothers story. I didn't say it was great. I'm just saying I got denied.
You're saying the way you hated on the Dupes, man.
There was no hatred there at all. No hatred at all.
I mean, think about all the horrible Michael McDonald impressions you wouldn't have if it weren't for Steely Dan.
True.
I keep forgetting I'm not in love anymore.
So okay, Keith already explained why he got into Steely Dan. What is it about Steely Dan that brought you to the game there, Freda?
Well, you know more than anybody how much I love all types of music.
Yeah.
But Steely Dan, growing up on AM radio like I did back when Top 40 radio was a legit Top 40, it wasn't all pop crap like it is today. I grew up listening to the stuff that stood out was stuff like Steely Dan, because you didn't hear a lot of that jazz, R&B, pop fusion that exists in Steely Dan, and it's completely different than like the Latin jazz fusion that Santana had, or any of the R&B jazz fusion that any of the early any of the early funk bands had. It was a mellow kind of vibe, and they also told stories.
Really
if you listen to listen to their stuff, it's very there's a beginning and an end kind of to the story of it.
So I don't want this to come out the wrong way.
It's about to. That means
probably, and I mean no offense by it, but we started at the top. Listening to the first two records. Initially, I'm like, oh man, this should have been a Please Explain, because I did not get it. Now, there were a couple songs that I was like, I picked, and, they ended up making it through to my 20.
Right.
But initially, I was like, man, I just don't get it. It took me, Pretzel Logic is when I started warming up. Started getting into Pretzel Logic, and I'm like, okay, now I'm starting to get it. Now is this more of a me thing that I just didn't get it, or is that kind of standard? Like, the first two are just kind of okay.
Yeah, no, I'll agree. It's they really kind of came into their own with Pretzel Logic and Katie Lied, and then Asia was kind of, I guess, pretty well revered. Yeah, I mean, that was their well revered. That was their pinnacle of their stuff. I mean, they're still putting out great stuff after that, but that's all those albums were kind of building up to give us Asia, and right. Asia was their big one.
What's funny is I really did like Asia, but I think I only pulled one from it. That's weird.
Wow.
I got 3 or 4.
Tim Anderson's gonna smack you in the face.
Okay.
Because Dr. Tim, I was talking to him right before this, and he said, my contribution, every song off of Asia.
See, I went through all 7 albums, and I narrowed it down to about 34, 35 tracks, and then I was going through today trying to even whittle all their whatever the word is,
right.
Thin the herd out, and I had 6 songs originally on Asia, which is basically all but Peg.
Yeah,
on my list from Asia alone.
How could you not have Peg?
Because Josie's going to beat it out every time.
Get the hell out of here! Oh my God!
We're delving right into it. All right, so
my God, are you serious?
Let's start getting into the songs then. So let me set it up. The rules are, technically there are no rules. What I like to do is put the panel together and we discuss. I asked the very simple question, especially in a situation like this where I'm completely unfamiliar with the band. Is there anything that should automatically be left off? And we came to the conclusion 7 records seems about right. We should be able to get a good glimpse at what Steely Dan is from these 7 records. So that's what we did. But, yeah, REM, we did all of them. And I learned from that. That was a lot of records to try.
How many was that one?
I lost count.
Okay,
there was
all right.
So freaking many. I mean, it was great, but at the same time, like I'm trying to listen to like 2 and 3 albums a day when it's hard.
It was 74 albums, I believe.
Holy crap!
It sure felt like it. I tell you that much. But
not counting lives or greatest hits.
Yeah. So those are the rules we set upon ourselves on this particular episode, doing Steely Dan. If you'd like to do an episode of Deprogrammed, I have a whole list of bands on the Facebook page. I'm still trying to round them out. I've got some stuff coming up, but I'm pretty much willing to talk about. I mean,
Steely Dan.
Here we are talking about Steely Dan. I've done Limp Bizkit. Right. I did Hanson a couple weeks. I'm gonna do Nickelback. If I can get 2 people who are willing to admit that they like Nickelback, I'm gonna talk Nickelback.
You know what? Say what you guys want, man. A awesome rock and roll show was Nickelback.
Okay.
I saw them.
I just always go back to that one story. I think it was Rick when he was on the Mike and Bob show talking about how Nickelback only had like 5 people at the Norva.
Oh yeah, they were the lowest selling show. It was 15, I think, is what it was. 14 or 15.
Yeah, so I just always go back to that, and it's just like crazy that Anyway, they're still. I'm going to do that. I'm willing. I mean,
I've agreed to do Blues Brothers if you want.
Yeah, we'll do Blues Brothers event.
That too. Yeah.
It's not that having any original music.
I was going to say, is there enough material to do that?
If you put
they got Briefcase Full of Blues. They've got
Made in America
Blues Brothers soundtrack.
Yeah, and 2 Blues Brothers soundtracks. I mean, you got 4 albums, but then they're all covers. So maybe do like a top 5. I don't know.
Okay, so it'd have to be a little different.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess let's get into the. By the way, the lovely Jenny Zell directed me to this this other website. If this then that, I think is what it's called. Which has made my list so much easier to do here on the Trello. She already suggested doing the Trello for this, and it's worked out well. But the if this then that for this is amazing. All I have to do is go to Spotify, make a list, and it automatically posts to my Trello. So less typing.
I don't know what any of that means.
Okay, good for you, Fredo.
It's computer stuff, Fredo.
It's computer stuff.
It's the moving pictures.
It's my computers.
You know what? I don't go. You don't go into my world. I don't go to yours.
Okay,
and, we're good that way.
You know what world we're gonna go into though? Steely Dan.
Yes.
About time.
Okay. See, and here's my problem because I'm always having the bat lead off in these ones, and I don't know where you guys are, so I don't know where to feel you guys out. We were talking about Asia, so I'm going to start there. I got Black Cow.
That was going to be my first one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's the first song that I remember hearing as a kid by Steely Dan.
Nice.
I'm in.
Oh, so it's in.
That was easy?
I'm telling you, yeah. I think we're gonna have 7 of these 10 by the time this is done. I really believe that.
So for me, I mean, obviously it's a nice groove, but I got to be honest. All I could think about was the hip hop beat that stole from it in the 90s.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for the Bronx, tell me where you're from. Uptown, baby.
Yeah, Uptown baby. Yeah. Was it Pete Guns or something?
Yeah,
I don't remember.
Some shit like that. Ask Mr. Throwback Thursday. He'll tell you.
But yeah, I mean that was my initial draw to it, and I was like, this is actually a really good song. So I mean, if I've already got that initial tie to it, let's play it. So. Who feels bad for deep? Somebody, hold on. Somebody just tweeted us. Somebody feels bad for. What is that?
What is that on your screen?
Wait, what'd they say?
Oh, Justin's got all sorts of stuff up on his Twitter.
Somebody's retweeting. Oh, Sarah. Somebody's retweeting garbage into my Twitter timeline. What a bunch of jerks. Okay, so we've got Black Cow in, and well, I mean, Keith, you're up.
All right.
What you gonna play here?
Well, I'll stick with Asia, just so we can go ahead and knock this album out. I'm gonna go Deacon Blues.
Oh, of course.
I mean, and I was actually reading up on the whole Asia album just because I was being a nerd on this stuff. The sax solo they had for that, they didn't have it in the song originally for Deacon Blues, and they decided they wanted to have a sax sounding like the sax on the Tonight Show theme with Johnny Carson. So they actually got the sax player from the Tonight Show with Johnny Carson to play that sax solo. So
Wayne somebody. Was it Shorter? Wayne Shorter? Was that who it was?
I don't remember the name right now off the top of my head. But, I mean, they're like, yeah, we're Steely Dan. We want this guy to play sax. Boom. Got sax. I mean, that alone. But, I mean, overall, the music. And I'm a musician, so, while the lyrics and stuff are good, if the music catches me, I'm going to pick the song. I mean, whether it's a story about sex, drugs, or rock and roll, that's not going to matter for me. I like the music, the harmonies, the solos, the jams. That's what I like.
I don't have it on my list, but it was a late cut. It was like.
Oh wow! How could you not have Deacon Blues on your list?
Well, I already told you that Black Cow's the only one I had. So. And by the way, I'm just learning these guys, so give me a break. These are all first listens. So
I take back everything I said about this. Going to be 7 of the 10.
Fredo, you're up.
Okay, keep talking about the musicianship. Steely Dan was known for their perfectionism. And I'm going to go with a song off a different album. I'm going to go off of Gaucho.
All right.
This is how they were. They would get, and for Gaucho, they had over 40 studio musicians. Because Steely Dan, is only the two guys. It's Donald Fagen and Walter Beckett. And they've had other people come in and out. They had they spent literally a full day to get the last 14 seconds of this song. That's how perfectionist they were. I'm talking my number 2 song on my top 10 list, Babylon Sisters by Gaucho.
I had that one. It was between that one and Hey 19 from Gaucho. So, yeah, I'll agree with Babylon Sisters.
I do not have that, but again, that
oh my God!
That was a super cut.
Fredo, you're going to be experiencing this, dude. It's just accept it now. The stuff we're going to have picked.
Oh, God, I need some weed.
The thing is, you guys have the advantage of having listened to these several times.
Totally. And some probably live. I mean, Fredo, how many times have you seen Steely Dan live?
I've seen him twice.
Okay, yeah, I've only seen him once.
So these are awesome. A lot of this was first impression. And if it didn't get beyond its first impression, then you can swat at me all you want, sir.
No, that was a gnat that was here by the name of Justin Wilson.
Yeah, okay. Call me a gnat. Well, Keith just brought it up, and I'm guessing that he probably doesn't have it, but I'll bounce it off of Fredo. Hey 19.
Yes, I have it.
I've got it.
Oh, you do have it.
It's just trying to narrow this down. I mean, again, my list is more than 20 right now, so
okay.
I mean, I'm going to have a handful more than I probably should have. But yeah, I mean, if I had to narrow it down between one of those two, it probably would have been Babylon Sisters. But I've got Hey 19 right now.
Nice.
Yeah. Well, you didn't. You could have taken more than just one song off an album.
Oh. Well, no, I have more than one. I've also got I have 3 from Gaucho. I have Babylon Sisters. Hey,
no, don't talk about any other unless you're going to bring it up.
All right. Well, I am going to bring it up because I really do like the one I'm going to bring up from Gaucho.
All right. Well, go for it. You're up.
My Rival.
Oh yeah, I got that.
I don't, but I like it.
Yeah.
Right, so I'll bring it up here.
We'll be coming back to that one, I'm sure.
All right.
Yeah. All right, Fredo.
Okay. Let me go off of something here. Off of the Royal Scam, which was a great album. My number 5 song, Don't Take Me Alive.
Yes.
I don't have it, actually.
I got it.
Oh!
It's in the combo, though. It's in the combo.
I'm fighting for that one.
All right, so there was a couple that drew me before even listening, just by their names.
Mm-hmm.
And, we do have a major dude here with us. Any major dude will tell you.
Yes.
Now, the song title, again, is what drew me in, but it made me pay a little bit more attention to it, and it's actually a really good song. I really enjoyed it. Any major dude will tell you. Anybody else got that?
Yep.
Nope.
Oh. God damn.
There's just so much good stuff.
Yeah. There's no wrong answers here.
Except with Fredo.
Yes. Fredo.
What do you mean? I'm not...
Fredo thinks everything we say is wrong.
Yes.
No, I don't. I just can't believe. Like, some of the songs, like, to me, Babylon Sisters, Deacon Blue should have been Bam, or whichever one is not automatically in yet.
I think Black Cow's the only one we've all agreed on.
Well, Black Cow and Hey 19 are in. Yeah.
That and Hey 19.
They're both in.
All
right, Keith, you're up.
All right, let's go earlier then. We're hitting a lot of their later stuff. And I know I'm going to screw up the name. It's on Countdown to Ecstasy, Bodhisattva.
Yeah, I got it.
I don't.
Oh.
Dudes!
What do you mean you don't got it? Oh.
I actually came down to that one and another one. And that one got the...
Got the X.
Yeah.
See, this is just how it happens, Fredo. You
I
don't get so mad about it.
This ain't my first rodeo.
Yeah, I know. This is like 3 or 4. Well, you acting surprised here.
Let me go with my off a Countdown to Ecstasy. My number 1 song.
All right.
Okay. And this is my favorite. Seriously. I'll hear the song a million times in a row. The Boston Rag.
Oh my God, that was such a late cut.
It was on my list.
Oh.
All right, so it's still in the conversation. You ain't gotta freak out. It's just not an automatic.
It's what I do, bro. I freak out. Did you not notice?
Hold on, let me find it on the thing here. Where is it? Oh, I know it's on here. I saw it. Okay, I'll have to come back to it. All right. let me go to another one that the name drew me in, and then I actually this if I was gonna pick a favorite, this might be my favorite. Only a fool would say that. Anybody got it?
I don't think I have it.
No.
No, I don't have it.
Crazy person. Okay.
No.
It's the only absolute no we've gotten so far. All right, Keith, you're up.
Let's see here. What have I got? I'm gonna go with the title track from Pretzel Logic.
Yeah, I got that.
Pretzel Logic.
I don't have that one.
Where the hell is the Boston Rag? Why is this not on?
Wow. All right, let me try to get us back on track here. I'm gonna go off of "Can't Buy a Thrill," "Reeling in the Years."
I don't have it.
I have it.
That was the first big hit. Off of that. Well, yeah, I think that was the first big hit.
Yeah, it was one of the popular ones.
Yeah.
I mean, I enjoyed that album. That was good. It was different than some of their later stuff. I mean, it started the whole thing.
Well, yeah, it did. And you know what's funny? Keith, you had said earlier that they put out an album every year. They did it. The first 6. They went from 73 to 78 with an album. Then they took 2 years off to record Gaucho.
Right.
And that was a huge F up for them.
Well, I mean, even Asia was like just a little bit over a year because they took so long in the studio mixing that and cutting it. I mean, they were cutting, I'm pretty sure it was Asia, where they had many different takes, and they were just taking pieces from different takes and molding them all together for the final recording. Oh. I mean, that's how much these were. I mean, Fredo mentioned it, they're perfectionists, and they really are.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's my turn, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I feel like I'm the only one who's swung and missed completely so far, so I might as well keep it going. Dirty Work.
Oh, my God. You kidding me? That's it.
Yeah, I got it.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Yep.
Nice. I love that song.
I love that song.
Yeah. What is it? I'm a fool to do your dirty work?
Dirty Work,
yeah.
Yep.
It's a good ballad, good lyrics.
It is. You know what? Anybody who's ever been in love with a woman or a man who's used them can completely understand this song.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, it's just such the words are they're so deep, man.
I dig it. And it's in. All right, Keith, you're up.
Perfect. I'm going to go with one I was actually just told, interestingly enough, wasn't actually written by Steely Dan, but it was still one of my favorite ones because I think this is the only instrumental one we came across, the East St. Louis Tootaloo from Pretzel Logic.
Duke Ellington.
Yeah.
I had that for so long. It was like cut number 22.
It's one of my favorites.
It was one of the last ones.
I didn't do it because it's a remake and it's a cover, and I know Justin's feelings about covers.
Well, I just learned something new because I did not know it was a cover until just a few minutes ago. So, but I enjoy it. I'm a piano player, so I mean that stuff. I gravitate to it.
Sometimes they get through though, because that happened on the Pixies last week. I didn't realize something was a cover, and it was, and it got through. So, I'm just saying, I wouldn't have known, but it was.
It was written by Duke Ellington.
That's great.
Yeah.
Let's do a Duke Ellington deprogrammed.
Can I just tell you, Justin, there couldn't have been any more appropriate. Go fuck yourself. Right? That's great. Now go fuck yourself, Alfredo. That's really what.
No, because if that's what I was going to say, that's what I was going to say. All right, Fredo, you're up.
I'm doing this one for our good friend Bobby Fresh.
Oh.
There's a 2 lines in this song, and him and I say it every time we're talking and we're driving. Is there gas in the car? Yes, there's gas in the car. Kid Charlemagne off the Royal Scam.
Oh, yeah.
I've got it.
Oh, nice.
I had to put that one in for Bobby.
You know why I put it in?
Why?
No, it's a good song, and it definitely caught my attention for being a good song. But Kanye West sampled it.
Get the fuck out of here.
On his song Champion.
Yeah, Duke Ellington, that's great.
Yeah. Shit.
I mean, I don't know. I like when I recognize the sample.
Yeah.
And I get to hear the original.
Hey, if it's what brings you into the music, so be it.
Yeah. So I'm just saying it was a little bit of familiarity there, Fredo. All right, so how do we feel? I'm just going to go ahead and play Showbiz Kids. I got it right up here near the top of my list. Showbiz Kids.
I did not have it.
I have it.
All right, so it's in the combo.
They got the Steely Dan T-shirts. And for the Cooper de Gras. You're going to get that out of me all night.
Nice. All right, Keith.
Let's stick with the Royal Scam, and I'm gonna go Sign and Stranger. I know that's probably not gonna be one you guys have, but I love the piano work on it. If you want to see Fagen's talent, I mean, his piano work in that song, top notch. Am I the only one that had it?
No, I don't.
Yeah, I figured as much.
Let's see. What do I want to go with? How about off? Let's do some off. Katie Lied. How about throw back the little ones?
I don't have it.
That was such a late cut for me. I don't have it either.
Oh man, I that's one I didn't expect to really make it, but that was my number 10 song. Actually, I love that song.
I had that. It was like in the 20s.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it was a late cut. All right. I don't know how I feel about any of these. I feel like Fredo's going to yell at me no matter what I play. How about Glamour Profession?
Don't have it.
I don't have it.
Okay.
So real quick before Keith goes, so what was your overall take on Steely Dan?
You know, despite the bad taste of the first two records, which I say bad taste, it was initial listen bad taste. I enjoyed it. I don't feel like I wasted my time. I don't know that it's going to be like they're going to make their way into my rotation. I wish I had them on vinyl because I guarantee that that's a fun vinyl listen. Like crank it up a little bit and go like chill on your porch or something, or just lay around lazy. Like that's the vibe I got. I was like, man, I wish I was kind of just doing nothing and just had this spinning on vinyl.
Yeah, they've really got the groove down, especially towards their later albums. I mean, the groove is just. Oof.
Well, like I said, like come Pretzel Logic, I was in. Like you can tell by, you know, I left a lot of stuff from the first two records in just because I was trying to even it out. But come Pretzel Logic, I was in. Like I you know, it didn't feel like a chore anymore. As ridiculous as that sounds.
No.
Keith is up, right?
Sure. Let's see. Let's stick with Pretzel Logic, and I'm gonna go Ricky. Don't lose that number.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Yeah, I got that.
Mm-hmm.
Ricky, don't lose
that number. That little piano at the beginning of it, or whatever the hell it is, that almost sounds like a lot of water dropping.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That took them hours to record too.
Probably.
You know, we've already got 5 in.
Really?
What did I say? 7?
Yeah,
you did.
I think we still got a shot. Real quick, I'm gonna go with another one off Katie Lied. But did you know when Steely Dan, Fagen and Becker got together, they were in a band called the Leather Canary?
I did not know that.
No.
Do you know who the drummer for that band was?
Steve.
No. Well, Steve filled in after this guy left. Chevy Chase.
Oh, really?
He was a drummer for a band that had the guys from Steely Dan in it.
The question is, will he be my bodyguard? Do you think?
I don't know. Let's ask that when we do Paul Simon solo. But let's go with Katie Lied. That's what I said, right?
Yeah.
And let's go with the mysterious Dr. Wu.
Oh, I don't have it.
Nope, me neither.
Oh my God!
I've only got one from Katie Lied, so.
You guys are racist.
Are we?
I feel like your gold teeth is racist. We're not racist.
There was 2 of them. Okay, and this is the last song where the name drew me in. And it delivered. Daddy Don't Live in That New York City No More.
Yes.
I had that on the short list, but then I ended up cutting it.
Yes, I got that in.
See, Fredo, we're not that far off.
No.
Let's see, we'll move this up here. And Keith, you're up.
Let's see here. I'm trying to see what we've mentioned, what I haven't mentioned yet. I don't think I've mentioned this one yet. Back to Asia, Josie. I mean, I mentioned it, but I haven't selected it yet. So
it,
yeah, let's go Josie.
Nope.
Oh, he went the other way.
Yep.
Well, it's not getting neither of them are getting in because I don't have either. But you're up, Fredo.
Well, I'll go with Peg, and let's just knock both of them out.
Get them right out of here. Get out of this conversation.
I seriously can't believe Peg didn't make it.
Well, I feel like again that was on like a short list when I had it down to like 35, 40-ish. And then I was just like, okay, I need to start, eliminating some of these a little bit more rapidly so I can get it down to the 20.
Right.
How about Night by Night?
Nope.
Don't have it.
All right. Keith.
Let's go to Katie Lyde, Black Friday.
Yeah, I got that.
Yep.
Oh.
So do I.
Oh. So does that make it number 6?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, my God. And we've got what? We've got 2 more songs to go?
I've got 4 left on my
I've
20.
got 3.
I've got a handful. So told you, it's very difficult. So
Let's see. I'm going to go off of Can't Buy a Thrill. Let's go with Midnight Cruiser.
No, I don't have that.
don't have it.
Yeah, we need to start getting some of this stuff out of here. Out of the way.
We need one more for my prediction.
That's true. No, I know it's here somewhere. I saw it. I'll have to come back to it. How about Chain Lightning?
No.
Nope, don't have it.
Okay. Keith.
I'm going to stick with Can't Buy a Thrill and go Fire in the Hole.
Oh, God, that one was so good.
No.
That was literally my last cut.
Really?
Yeah.
I like the piano solo in it. It was a nice ballad. It was... All right.
All right, I'm going to go with Countdown to Ecstasy and My Old School.
I got it.
I have it.
Oh!
That's 7!
At the buzzer.
It was either that or Berrytown, and I figured both songs were about going back to that old town, old school, or whatever. So I went with My Old School.
Right.
Let's see. Fredo, you played that?
Yeah, he played it.
Yeah,
I think you're up.
Yeah, that was me.
All right, so I've got my last 2 here. The Fez?
Nope.
Nope.
Time Out of Mind?
Nope.
Okay.
And then, Keith's got 48 still left.
Pretty much.
So I got my last of my 20 is Everything You Did off the Royal Scam.
No, I don't have it.
All right. So,
okay.
So tell me, I'm gonna try to clear this down to get the convo for these last couple ready. Tell me.
How many? We got 7 in.
7 are already in, so we only need to get.
Well
3
done,
more.
Fredo.
Yeah.
Yes. Good job. Good job, Keith.
I think this is the most ever that got set. That this is the least amount of convo we're gonna have in the show's history, because I feel like most of the time, it's one or the other. You know what I mean? Like 2 people have.
Right.
I don't think 7 has ever gotten through on the first go around. So tell me about the Steely Dan live experience.
Yeah, Keith, you can go first.
I mean, I saw them at Antelos probably 2011, I think. So it was good. I mean, it was one of those shows where you're not going to have a small rock band just playing. I mean, they had a horn section, they had vocalist. They had Fagan with 3 different keyboards and a guitar. Becker was in the back just kind of standing playing the guitar by himself, doing his thing. After seeing that show, I mean, I had enjoyed Steely Dan. My godfather really got me into him. Black Cow was one of the first songs I remember, not only as a child, but for Steely Dan as well. And, I mean, I had it on a mixtape years ago when those used to be a thing. And so, I got tickets for Steely Dan, and I went there and I saw the show, and it was it was a great show musically. It's not like they were, doing lots of lights or fog or, whatever the show, theatrics. It was just that damn good of a music-based show that I immediately went out and got all their discography that I did not have. So
it's pretty much the same thing with me. That's the kind of show where you don't need to be upfront You can be in the lawn, and as long as you can be in the fucking parking lot, and as long as you can hear them clearly, you get the gist.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, it just musically they're so tight and so incredible. And you know that the only ones that are bothered by the little kinks are Fagan and Beck.
Oh yeah, that's for sure.
You won't notice them.
Right.
That is one thing I noticed from their albums is just how tight, like the drums. Like I kept coming back to the drums. Like they're not big bad drums, and they don't really stick out, but they sounded nice and smooth, clean, tight, precise. And for me, that really draws me in. Again, that's what made it easier for me to inhale the rest of the discography. Right. So we've got 7 in. Black Cow, Hey 19, Dirty Work, Kid Charlemagne, Ricky Don't Lose That Number, Black Friday, My Old School are in. We have 3 more spots, and it looks like we have a decent amount for the combo. So we have to figure these out. I'll run through these, and if anybody says, you know what, nah, I don't think so, we'll throw it out of conversation. Or if there's anything you really want to go to bat for, let me know. Deacon Blues.
Oh, I'm going to bat for that one.
Yeah, I'm going to agree with Fredo on that one.
So
that one really should be on there.
That's a quintessential that
I'd say so.
that I just missed. Because, I mean, again, it was a late cut. I don't mind putting it through. So we only have 2 left.
Okay.
I feel like skipping this one because I know Fredo's going to go to bat for it. We're going to be done like in minutes. Babylon Sisters.
Yeah, I'm going to go to bat for that one.
How do you feel about it?
I mean, Fredo, can you see the rest of the list that he's got that we got to go through here? No. Okay.
No, I mean, with that. How about this? We'll keep that one in the discussion.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll agree. It should definitely be in discussion.
Okay. My Rival. I think that was me and you that had it, right?
Yeah. I had it, but I mean, doesn't need to be top 10.
Okay.
It was one of I figured it'd be one of my obscure favorites.
Don't Take Me Alive.
I think that was you guys.
Think that needs to be in the discussion, I think.
Okay, so we'll just leave it there.
We only get 10, Fredo.
Yeah.
I know, but I know.
We only have 2 left, too. Yeah. Any Major Dude will tell you. That was me and you again, Fredo.
That needs to be in the discussion.
Jesus.
This is why I said what I said.
Let me. Once I hear them all, I'll tell you which ones I'm willing to fight for.
Okay. Bodhisattva. That was me and you.
Yeah, I think so. I think that needs to stay in the discussion. I'm no better.
It's yours.
No. The first 3 were yours, Fredo. I let My Rival go, and you're the one holding on to the next 3 we talked about.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna drop them. I just need to know everything that's out there first.
Right, and I've got the luxury of looking at the screen right now. So
yes.
Pretzel Logic.
Discussion, I think.
Yeah. I'll go with a discussion on that one.
Reeling in the Years. You guys had that. I was
had.
Yeah, I mean it's discussion, but it's also like one of their big pop ones. So I mean I can understand not everyone's heard it,
Right.
I'm good with it should be in the discussion, but I'm good with dropping it because it's a more poppy song.
Yeah.
The question is, do we have better ones that we've already said?
Yeah. I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll
drop it. I mean, and a lot of people know it. I mean, it is a pop favorite.
Right. It's a classic. It's a classic rock staple.
Right.
The Boston Rag.
Oh no, I'm fighting for that one.
Yeah, I think that should be in the discussion.
Showbiz Kids.
Meh.
God damn it! You know what?
It wasn't on my list, so I'm not gonna.
I'll let that one go, because I'm already. Yeah, I'll let it go.
You're already fighting a lot of battles here, Fredo.
Yeah, I know.
Daddy Don't Live in That New York City No More.
That didn't make it?
That wasn't all 3 of us now.
It was a late cut for me.
Well, you know what? I'm going to leave that one up to you, Justin, because I've got a lot of fighting to do.
Well, see, it's hard for me to, really... I really enjoyed it, but it's hard for me to go to bat for any of them because I don't have that familiarity with them. So,
right.
Yeah, but I mean, this is also a starter guide, too, for people who aren't familiar like yourself with Steely Dan. So, I mean, if you felt like it was a song that really kind of brought you into the Steely Dan discography, fight for it.
I feel like most of these, Any Major Dude and Daddy would be the ones that I would definitely go to bat for because again, the names drew me, and then the music
continued it,
backed the name.
Right.
So,
right.
Midnight Cruiser.
I'll let it. I'll let it go. I mean, this is hurting me, but yeah, I'll let it go.
And Fire in the Hole.
I think that was one of the ones I had. I can let it go.
All right, so let's see. We still have 8.
I'm
right?
gonna cry.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay.
Oh shit.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. we got to narrow these 7 down to 2.
See, and you were worried about the lack of discussion, Justin.
You see, it went so easy that you know.
It's these last couple ones. Well, it's because so many were on 2 of ours.
But I'll tell you something real quick before we start it. Let me tell you, this is how I felt when I made my top 10. Like I had the 20 songs. And then when I had to number them, there was so many. I was like, well, and I'm feeling that angst again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's me for most weeks actually doing this show.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't this week because I don't have that with this band, but you know, anytime I have one of these, it's a little bit easier for me to let go of stuff. But
right.
Local H, Smashing Pumpkins, those were really hard for me to let go of stuff because I have years upon years upon years with those bands. But,
that's how I felt. Dude, I literally was listening to Steely. I had you guys up on YouTube with the volume down.
Right.
And had Steely Dan playing until I told you to call me.
Okay. So I'm going to run through these 7 songs again. If there's one that you feel less strong about, this time around, we'll get it out. Babylon Sisters. Don't Take Me Alive. Any Major Dude Will Tell You. Bodhisattva. Pretzel Logic. The Boston Rag. And Daddy Don't Live in That New York City No More.
Oh God.
And again, I'll make my case. My cases are behind Any Major Dude and Daddy Don't Live because as somebody who didn't know them at all, those were ones that really drew me in.
And see, I'm going to be fighting for Bodhisattva, Pretzel Logic, and Boston Rag.
Well, I'm going to be fighting for Boston Rag and Babylon Sisters. So, 2 of us are fighting for Boston Rag, so I think that should get in.
Yeah.
So that just leaves the last one.
Shit.
I mean, I could be convinced for Daddy Don't Live in That New York City No More.
Well, the only one that I didn't have on my initial 20 is Babylon Sisters. Like, all the rest of these were on my 20.
Fredo can hear you say that, by the way.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
Well, we're trying to draw people in, right?
I know, but I don't understand how that song, with that beginning, do, 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 do. Do-do-do-do. Drive west on Sunset to the sea.
Oh, YouTube content. Good.
Turn that jungle music down.
Dudes.
Just until we're out of town. Oh, God. and then that ending. Babylon Sisters, shake it. With the sax. But
I mean, I totally see why you're fighting for Babylon Sisters. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, but I mean, if
maybe it needed another listen, and unfortunately, I didn't have the, I didn't have that.
That's your damn fault.
No, it's not.
God, why?
No, I take it we can't revise these after you go back through and listen to this stuff tomorrow, huh?
I know, right? No, I mean, you know what? Yeah, you know what you got to do. I can't say it. You know what you got to do.
Let me go ahead and move that to the trash pile. There it is.
Why?
It's in the trash pile. I did it for you, like a Band-Aid.
Just say you retired it. You don't have to say the trash pile.
Oh, no, it's the trash pile. It's out.
It literally says out.
Garbage.
Done.
Why?
Because it's garbage. It's hot garbage, Fredo.
Oh, my God.
Okay, so we got one left.
This hurts.
Man, it's hard for me because I've already stated my case, and as somebody who is just listening to the band, all 5 of these songs were songs that drew me in. So I really don't have a problem with any of these 5.
So now it's down to me, Keith.
Yeah.
And I just lost a child.
Hear about this, Fredo. I'll take out Bodhisattva just to make it easy. I'll concede that. I mean, I'm still probably gonna fight for Pretzel Logic, but
so it's "Don't Take Me Alive." Any major dude will tell you Pretzel Logic. Daddy don't live in that New York City no more. Which one are you willing to concede to, Fredo?
Say that one. Say those four again.
"Don't Take Me Alive." Any major dude will tell you Pretzel Logic. Daddy don't live in that New York City no more. And you just got to remember, these 10 songs are going to go to people who've never listened to the band before.
I would. Don't Take Me Alive. Daddy don't live here anymore. Pretzel Logic. What's the other one?
Any major dude will tell you.
I would get rid of Any Major Dude to tell you.
Ready? We are coming down to the wire with this one, aren't we?
I know which one I want it to be.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to say that just yet because I have to give in. and right now I feel a hole in my heart because Babylon Sisters is on there.
It can only be filled by dudes.
I mean, the two for me on this list, now that we've narrowed it down to 3, Pretzel Logic and Daddy Don't Live in That New York City No More.
Okay.
Are my two of that 3. So, but I mean, I'd ask Fredo. I mean, this is why we're here. We're all here to discuss.
Here's what it's going to come down to, because for me it's Don't Take Me Alive and Daddy Don't Live Here Anymore. Okay, so now what that's going to do is, because Daddy Don't Live in New York Anymore, that's going to be the 10th song.
Yeah, but that's what got Justin in, though.
Yeah.
I know, but he's dumb.
Wow.
Oh, thanks.
He's speaking out of anger.
Yeah.
He's just a little hurt about his Babylon Sisters.
Yeah.
Babylon Sisters, if you listen to the lyrics, it rings true for Fredo. He can relate to that song.
Oh. But I firmly put my support behind all 3 of these songs.
Oh, now you're going to fuck it.
I thought you were trying to get done by 11 here, Justin.
I'm all about me personally. I would fight for Don't Take Me Alive.
I'd fight for Pretzel Logic, but you know.
Well, then let me ask you this: what is it about Daddy Don't Live in That New York City No More that makes me dumb? Why is that? Why would that be dumb to be the 10th?
No.
It wouldn't be dumb. Not at all.
I'm not calling you dumb at all. It's just it's you know, I gotta agree with Keith here in that it drew you in. Even if it was just the title, you got through the song and were able to go, okay, I get it, that's cool. While the other songs, you know, you might have had to listen to a couple times to get into it, or you might have just listened to it once and blown it off, like you obviously did with Babylon Sisters.
Uh-huh.
So
and it was a late cut for me. It was a late cut.
So before making our decision, let me do this. I'm going to run down the 9 and see if any of these others fit better with the 9 to make the 10th. Black Cow, Hey 19, Dirty Work, Kid Charlemagne, Ricky Don't Lose That Number, Black Friday, My Old School, The Boston Rag, Deacon Blues. Does Daddy Don't Live fit in there? Does it stick out like a sore thumb?
Did we get something from every album that we discussed?
I think we did.
Good. We did our job.
Yeah. Now, you know what? I can't honestly tell you. And I'll tell you why. Because that sounds like a playlist I would make for me.
Yeah.
Which means that I would put in the 10th song. And to me, it would, of the songs that are left, I would put in Don't Take Me Alive. but that's me personally. Because, I mean, that doesn't sound like a list of songs that I would present to somebody. That sounds like a list of songs that I actually love.
Oh, okay.
You know?
So then we did a really good job.
Well, for me, I mean,
no, I'd agree. I mean, it's a great list.
It's a great
We're great
list.
dudes.
So,
we came up with a great list.
Yeah,
I'm just owning.
Right, but at this point now, we're talking about a 10th song where Keith, I think Keith can agree with those 9 like I can, that now the 10th song is a personal choice.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, am I right, Keith?
Yeah, no, I'll agree with that.
Yeah, and it makes sense that, you know, as a whole, I mean, 7 of those songs went in for all of us.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it makes sense that it plays that way.
And that speaks for those songs and Steely Dan. I mean, that we were able to agree. You said yourself, Justin. I mean, this has never happened in the show. I mean,
no, it's true.
7 songs just like that off the bat.
Yep.
Right. So I honestly think, as much as I hate to say it, and hate to say it means that it would be the 11th song, you know, but I think that the 10th song should be "Daddy Don't Live in That New York Anymore." To me, it doesn't fit. It would be the 11th or 12th song, but I think the fact that it spoke to you, Justin, as being the only person who didn't really pay attention to Steely Dan, then I think that speaks volumes to other people.
Yeah, I'll agree with that. I mean,
and it's in.
Just like that.
Yeah, I feel like that's the case. All right, then let me run down these 10. This is a pretty good 10. Black Cow, Hey 19, Dirty Work, Kid Charlemagne, Ricky Don't Lose That Number, Black Friday, My Old School, The Boston Rag, Deacon Blues, Daddy Don't Live in That New York City No More. I feel good about it.
I feel good about it.
I feel good.
Well, especially, okay, like I said, especially going in, Jenny messaged me, like, really early on. Like, I was listening to one of the first ones, and I'm like, man, I'm wishing that this was a Please Explain. And I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to get through this. And then, like, as I warmed up to the band, I'm like, okay, cool. And to be able to come up with this 10 actually rather easily, I don't know, it speaks volumes. I feel like they're a decent band. You should definitely take this 10, listen to it. If you dig it, go from there. I feel like this is a great starter kit for anybody who has a really negative... Actually, I don't want to say negative connotation because that means they've already heard them.
Right.
Somebody like
They're unfamiliar.
Yeah. If you're unfamiliar like I was, this is a good place to start. And, you know, like me, it may not be something that you're going to listen to on the regular. But I don't feel bad for listening to it. I actually rather enjoyed it. And you know what? Maybe I will go back and listen to a couple of these records. You know what I mean? That's the best I can say.
I honestly, I'll tell you the truth. If you really, in your case, now that you've listened to some of this stuff, go back and add Pretzel Logic and Babylon Sisters and some of the other that didn't make the cut that were
fought for.
Yeah, that were fought for. And I think with a second, third listening, especially you, because you're a musician.
Yeah.
And you know, I know that you're not much into jazz fusion type, you know, stuff, but I think when you really listen to those bass lines, and some of those songs, man, I think they're really gonna catch you by surprise.
Yeah, I got the news from Asia had a fun little bass line too. It actually, I made a note that said bass line.
Oh.
So.
Well, that about does it for the week. Fredo, thank you so much for Skyping in. I appreciate it, my friend.
Oh, I always have a great time doing this, brother. You know you can always count on me.
Yes, sir. Thanks for calling, man. We'll talk to you soon.
Take it easy, Fredo.
Alice Cooper soon.
Take care, Keith.
You too, dude.
Keith.
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much for doing the deprogrammed with me, man. I
not a problem. Thanks for having me. It was
I'm
fun.
hanging up on Fredo right now.
Bye, Fredo.
Oh, damn it. He hung up on me. I wanted to hang up on him.
Oh,
well.
No, this was a lot of fun. I got to come up with more bands for you to do now.
Well, I mean, check the list. Maybe there's something there that you already dig. I'll look into Blues Brothers, and maybe we'll get on that. And then
it'll be an easy one.
Next couple of weeks. Again,
there's like 4 albums that I can think of off the top of my head. I mean, you could do some stuff after Belushi died, but I mean, if you want to go Belushi, there's 2 live albums, and then 2 soundtracks. That's pretty much it. I
gotta say this, going into these, I never know, because you never know who you're sitting with. Like.
Right.
How protective of their band they're going to be. Mm-hmm. And I didn't know. It's easy for me to think that I'm going to get hipstered. Like, I'm going to pick a song and I'm going to get laughed out of the building.
Nah.
And so far with the discoveries, it hasn't happened, and I appreciate that. But this was surprising. 7 through that all 3 of us picked. It's never happened. So
awesome. Well, I'm glad I was on the show that had something cool happen on it. But I mean, that's really what this is about. I mean, yeah, we're going to get protective of our band and stuff. And Fredo and I could have fought for hours, but we also realize it's about introducing people who are unfamiliar with the band to the band.
Yeah.
So, and Steely Dan's great. So, I mean, you can't go wrong.
So, with that being said, next week, I forgot who next. Oh. This one's a big undertaking. Elvis Costello next week.
Ooh, have fun with that one. How many albums?
I think we narrowed it down to 8. So
okay, that's not bad.
We narrowed it down to 8. So it's going to be interesting. Again, it's 2 discoveries in a row. So we'll see how it goes. I'm going to have Brian Lewis, who you may know from The Gloom. He used to do a show here. He's going to be here.
Name sounds familiar.
Yeah. And Zach of Feral Conservatives, he's going to be back in.
So got some experienced dudes in there talking about it.
Yes, it's going to be fun. And in the meantime, you, right there, you,
boom,
looking right here at me, at this finger, you, go to patreon.com/radiofreeradio because $1 a month gets you everything we're doing here and the satisfaction of knowing that you are helping keep a small business and an independent radio station afloat, and we appreciate it more than we could ever put into words. With that being said, Steely Dan, learn them and love them, people. I'll see you next week. Bye.